Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for Sunday, August 12th through Saturday, August 18th. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I definitely recommend listening to your Sun, Moon, and Rising to gain a greater perspective for what the week has ahead for you. And if you would like a more personalized reading, I will leave all of that information down below. So let's go ahead and get started. Most important messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Most important messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, Taurus, so in your past position, we have the Tower. In your present position, we have the Daughter of Wands. In your future position, we have the Three of Swords. In your goal, we have the Four of Pentacles. In your head space, we have the Two of Swords. In your heart space, the Nine of Wands. In your desire, we have the Four of Cups. In your action to take this week, we have the Devil. In your partner's headspace, we have the Father of Swords. In your partner's heart space, we have the Ace of Wands. In their desire, we have the Hanged Man. And in the action, we have the Daughter of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So this week I kind of feel is the culmination of the past few weeks. I feel like for a lot of you, you kind of are coming to a resolution point of a situation in which now you are ready to forgive, forget, and move on. Whether you are forgiving someone else, whether someone is forgiving you, or you're forgiving yourself for actions that you've taken in the past. Now, in your past position, for the past week, you have the Tower card. So a lot of you may have had a lot of shakeups in your life. And now, this present week, the focus has been turned to yourself and your journey and your situation. I feel like this week you're realizing that you are not going to have the life that you want if you do not take care of yourself. And whatever happened this past week that helped you to come to that realization has really been the catalyst for this. In the future, so next week we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like whatever happened this past week, this week you're going to be really more independent and more strong and kind of just push forward. But I do feel that next week it's all going to kind of catch up with you and you're going to have to maybe revisit the situation, or this is when you're really going to feel the emotions of the situation. But I feel like for right now, you're focusing on you, your happiness, and what you need to do. The goal for the week is the Four of Pentacles. So this week, it's very important to be mindful of how attached you are to the outcome of a situation. Okay, make sure that you're not just throwing yourself into situations just to get your mind off of whatever this Tower moment is. Be sure to stay nice and detached from everything, and don't identify yourself by any material items that you have. Realize that the material items in your life are not going to make you happy. Now, in your headspace this week, we have the Two of Swords. So you're making big decisions. Again, whatever this Tower moment was, I feel like has really been a catalyst for you to really analyze where you are in your life. And some of you are going to have to make a decision to stay in a situation or leave a situation. In your heart space, you have the 9 of Wands. So you're going to feel like you've invested so much time into something and you've been working so hard into something, and now that thing might be in jeopardy. It might be up for debate as to whether or not it's going to leave your life. But you are going to be contemplating or feeling a lot of attachment to the amount of time that you've placed into it. Your desire for the week is the 4 of Cups. So this week you may have a tendency to kind of view situations from your particular point of view, but you might ignore the bigger picture or the other details. So just make sure this week to not just go with your first instinct. It might be a good week to ask for opinions of others around you and see what they think, because your opinion might be kind of just limited to your view. Your action to take, we have the Devil card. So this is a really good week to analyze what your negative addictions are, the way in which you maybe rationalize things in an unhealthy way. It's a time to look at some of your addictions or patterns or behaviors that aren't really serving you anymore. So for example, if you are someone who knows that you deal with codependency, this is a really good week to analyze that and learn how to release that. Now, in your partner's headspace, they have the Father of Swords. So I feel like they're in a good place mentally. They are figuring out exactly what they need to be happy, what they need to have a nice and healthy, clear headspace. Okay, I feel like this person is right now gaining or has gained mental clarity. In their heart space, they have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this newfound mental clarity is now leading them to explore new passions. I feel like this person wants to bring some more positive energy in their life. They might be looking into different projects that they want to pursue. I feel like they're getting really excited about the future. Their desire this week, they have the Hanged Man. So there is some aspect of their past that they are letting go, or some situation that they are letting go. And I feel like that's to make space for this new passion that's going to be coming into their life. In their action this week, we have the Daughter of Cups. So it seems like this person is in a good headspace, and I feel like now this week they're wanting to be in a better heart space. So they're taking the steps to have a more authentic heart space, and I feel like that's why they're wanting to let go of things that are no longer serving them, so that they have a more open and clear heart. So just to recap, Taurus, you're coming into this week after have gone through some type of big shakeup in your life last week, and this week is all about you focusing on your journey. To come, you might experience a little bit of heartbreak, but I feel like you're just experiencing the reality of the situation that happened last week. The goal this week is to remain detached from all outcome and not to attach yourself to any material pursuit. Know that you are more than your material items. In your headspace, you're going to be making a big decision, and I feel like the amount of time that you've put into this decision is going to be influencing you. It's a really good week to make sure that you have a broad perspective and you're not just having a tunnel vision view of a situation. And it's a really good week to take a look at any negative patterns that just are no longer serving your life. In your person's headspace, I feel like they have gained a lot of mental clarity and are wanting to bring new passionate energy in and let go of anything that is no longer serving them so that they can have a more clear heart space. So I hope that this reading helped, Taurus. I will leave my information down below if you would like to work together, and I will also leave my information for my Instagram if you were interested in receiving my motivational messages that I post there. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.